Very good morning. Welcome to the third session of Mechatronics. Today we shall discuss about the sensors and transducers. Sensor. A sensor is a device which detects or measures physical quantity and produces a signal corresponding to the quantity being measured. Example: temperature sensor, light sensor, pressure sensor. These sensors and transducers are important elements of a measurement system as well as control system. Sensor, which detects the object or measures the physical quantity. It means that whenever the sensor is in contact with the physical quantity, it produces some sort of electrical signals, that is called EMF. So usually these sensors are used in measuring systems in order to measure various physical quantities such as temperature, pressure, force, light, etc. Like transducer. A transducer is a device which converts one physical quantity to another form of physical quantity. Transducers are physical elements and is a part of sensor. Example: strain gauge, LVDT, pressure transducers. Again, transducer is also an important element in a measuring and controlling system. Transducer itself, it is a part of a sensor. It helps in measuring a physical quantity wherein which it will convert one physical quantity to another form of physical quantity, by which it will detect or measures the physical quantities. Similarly, we can use the transducer in strain gauges for force measurement, in LVDT for the measurement of displacement, and in pressure transducers as diaphragms, Bourdon tubes. We can use the transducer for pressure measurement. Selection of sensors. The selection of sensors based on various factors in a particular application. Say, nature of measurement required. We can select the particular sensor. It depends on a quantity being measured. Either it may be a force, pressure, sensor, and any other physical quantity. Based on that, we can select appropriate sensors. Ranges of values. While measuring the physical quantities, what are the input ranges of values to be measured, and what are the output ranges of values to be displayed? Accuracy required. What will be the accuracy of a measuring device for which we can use sensors? Reliability of a measuring device based on which we can use appropriate sensors. Environmental conditions. In what environmental conditions we are using the device. Variables to be measured. What kind of physical quantities to be measured? Whether it is a force or temperature or speed, etc. Nature of output required from the sensor. What kind of outputs we are expecting from the sensor outputs. The identification of sensor based on range, accuracy, linearity, speed of response, reliability, life, power availability, cost, and ruggedness of the measuring device. Let us discuss about the performance terminology of sensors and transducers. So these are the following terms are used to define the performance of transducers in measurement systems. That is range and span, error, accuracy, sensitivity, hysteresis error, non-linearity error, repeatability or reproducibility, stability, dead band or dead time, resolution, output impedance. Range and span. The range of a transducer defines the limits between which the input can vary. The span is the difference between the limits of inputs and outputs. Range. The minimum limit to the maximum limit within which the inputs can vary, or the sensor can measure a physical quantity within a minimum limit to the maximum limit. Say for example, a scale, you can measure it from 0 to 15 centimeters. That is called a range. Span, 15 centimeters is the span of a scale. Similarly, in another example, a load cell is used to measure force. An input force can vary from 20 to 100 newtons. Then the range of load cell is 20 to 100 newtons, and the span of load cell is 80 newtons, that is 100 minus 20. Error. As you know that error is nothing but it is an algebraic difference between the measured value and the actual value. As we can define, the error is algebraic difference between the indicated value and the true value of the measured parameter, is termed as the error of a device. Error is equals indicated value, that is measured value, minus true value, that is actual value. Example, a transducer gives a temperature reading of 30 degrees centigrades. Accuracy. Accuracy means the value which is very closeness to the actual value is called accuracy. It is defined in such a way that accuracy is defined as the ability of the instrument to respond to the true value of the measured variable under the reference conditions. Say, in an example, a thermocouple has an accuracy of plus or minus 1 degree centigrades. This means that a reading given by the thermocouple can be expected to be Leo within plus 1 degree centigrades or minus 1 degree centigrades of the true value. It means that a thermocouple can measure the temperature with accuracy of plus or minus 1 degree centigrades. It gives 1 degree centigrades of either higher value with respect to the actual value or minus 1 degree centigrades with respect to the actual value. That is the accuracy of a device. Sensitivity. The sensitivity is the relationship showing how much output we can get per unit input. It is given by a relation, that is sensitivity is equals output divided by input. Hysteresis error. It is a kind of error which is established during the measurement of a physical quantity by a measuring system. When a device is used to measure any parameter, plot the graph of output versus input or value of measured quantity. First, for increasing values of the measured quantity and then for decreasing values of the measured quantity, the two output readings obtained usually differ from each other. This effect is called as hysteresis error. Here, in this diagram, which will show some graphical representation of the results which were obtained by the measurement system, that is plot across the input versus output values. For a set of input values, no, it is in an increasing order, and thereafter it is in a decreasing order. The two output readings obtained usually differ from each other. This is called hysteresis error. Nonlinearity error. Again, certain transducers are assumed to have linear relationship between their output and input over the working range. That is, when graph of output versus input is drawn with its working range, it should be straight line as shown in figure. But many transducers do not have true linear relationship, and the deviation from its assumed linearity is called non-linearity error. Just observe the graph which is obtained by the measurement system drawn across the input versus output values. Usually, the input values with respect to the output values are linear. The values are so accurate, but here there is a deviation of output values with respect to the input as compared with a linear line. So this deviation tells us that there is an error. So this sort of curved line deviated with respect to the linear line in measurement system is called a non-linearity error. Repeatability or reproducibility. The repeatability or reproducibility of a transducer or its ability to give the same output for repeated applications of the same input value. Whenever a measuring device which measures the same input value many number of times repeatedly, it will give the same output for its repeated applications. There is no change in the output. However, you can measure n number of times the same input value is called a repeatability or a reproducibility of a measuring device. Okay. Reliability. The reliability of a system is defined as the possibility that it will perform its assigned functions for a specific period of time under given conditions. It means that reliability, the device is more reliable by giving its output values or by showing its performance in measuring a quantity for a longer period. So it is called reliability. It will maintain its consistency in its functioning, or the consistency of giving outputs for a longer period with accurate results is called a reliability of a device. Stability. The stability of a transducer is its ability to give the same output when used to measure a constant input over a period of time. Stability, and it is same as that of repeatability. It is an ability of a transducer, or it is an ability of a measuring device to give the same output and use it to measure a constant input over a period of time. You can measure any input value over a period of time, so it will give the same output values. It's called stability of a device. Drift. The term drift is the change in output that occurs over a time. Usually this kind of parameter, say drift, we can found in measurement system. It means that drift is the change in the output value that occurs over a time. After a period of time, the output values goes on changes. So this is called drift, you can say. No, this is called drift. Dead band. There will be no output for certain range of input values. This is known as dead band. Even though after the application of an input, the device will not give an output. There will be no output for certain range of input values. Certain range of input values, there will be no output. This condition of measuring system is known as dead band. There will be no output until the input has reached a particular value. Dead time. It is the time required by a transducer to begin to respond to a change in input value. It is the time required by a transducer to begin to respond to a change in input value. No, dead time means that the transducer begin to respond after a certain range of input values. So this duration of input values is called dead time. A resolution. Resolution is defined as the smallest increment in the measured value that can be detected. The resolution is the smallest change in the input value which will produce an observable change in the output. Resolutions. It is a small change in the input value which will produce us an observable change in the output. It's called resolution. It is the smallest increment value in the measurement system as an inputs, which will make the observable, notable change in the output. Example, potentiometer, wherein which we can find now voltage variations for a smallest movement of a slider in a potentiometer. We can find observable voltage difference. Output impedance. The output impedance of an electronic device is an opposition exhibited by its output terminals to an alternating current of a particular frequency as a result of resistance, inductance, and capacitance. It is termed as output impedance. It is a sort of a resistance exhibited by the output terminals to an AC alternating current of a particular frequency as a result of a resistance, inductance, and capacitance. This is an opposition force or a resistance. It's called an output impedance. Usually we can find this in an electronic devices which will opposes the flow of current. Thank you.